Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Off-Grid Investor. This is Dolph. Today in this video I would like to mention about the one value stock that I think has a great potential right now, and I think it is all about the timing. All this value stock hasn't been doing very well this year, but all these rotations that they're coming from all these tech stocks moving to all value stock right now. I think it is a good time to cover this the value stock. So I'd like to introduce this stock today, and I bought 3 penny stocks today. So I'm going to go over that at the end of this video. So please stay till the end of the video. And before I go over the value stock, I would like to talk about some stocks that we went over recently in this channel. And I wanted to share how the performance of those stocks. So first of all, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, I'm very bullish on those stocks. So as a kind of like the value, the stock, and it's been doing pretty well ever since I covered in this channel. I think it went up almost like to 10 to 15%. So I'm very bullish on those stocks. I'm still holding it. And I wanted to mention about the Plug Power, ticker symbol PLUG. Yes, I think I mentioned this one on December 22nd. At the time, the price was about $34.50 kind of price range. Now it's just at the $66. So anybody who bought the Plug Power around the time, it is a good, the good story. Congratulations if you made some money. So all the stocks that I've recently covered in this channel have gone up significantly. So I feel great. By the way, if you like this the channel, please click the like button and subscribe it, and make sure to turn the notification bell, and that will help me a lot. And that will motivate me to make the video like this in the near future. My last video about the NEO stocks, so many people have watched it, and I really appreciate all your great support. I know as a YouTuber, I do make a influence to the people's they're making a decision on their finance. So I feel better if all the stocks that I mentioned or some in this channels do well. But the Plug Power is one of them that I wanted to mention about. And the NEO is, of course, I'm long time bullish on that one. NEO is about 50% up so far ever since we covered in this channel. And a couple of days ago, I made a video about the CCIV. That was right after I purchased the stocks. That one is up 20% so far. So if anybody who happen to grab some, the shares of that, that's great. I don't have, the much shares of it. I just wanted to, kind of like to dip my toes into it, so we'll see how this one goes, but we got the long way to go, the Lucid Motors, and we haven't got the, the confirmation yet. So we'll watch carefully on that one. And on other things, in Nano Dimension, I do not have the shares on this one, Nano Dimension, but I just wanted to point it out. That one, ever since we covered in this channel, that one went over a little over like the 10% so far. But I wanted to mention that because I personally I don't own the stock, but it went up quite a bit. Like especially yesterday, it went up a lot. But kind of today, I was eyeing that one carefully, but it kind of lost the gains today. So we'll see. And I don't know what is up with this the NMDM stock. They've been just keep on offering the direct offering. So this is, as far as I remember, this is like the 3rd time or 4th times recently. So we'll see. Like this time they announced 35 million, like the direct offering at the price of $9.50. So I think that did affect, the price a little bit. But another news that came out yesterday, the U.S. patent, about the flexibility, 3D, the printing technology, that one finally went through. Yeah, after I think they submitted this patent about 3 years ago. That actually did finally go through. So I think it is in the near term. I think it'll affect positively to the stocks. And I wanted to mention about the ARK investments, the opening up the new Space ETF. So I know that one is it's kind of the big, the news over the internet and over the, all this, the stock, the YouTube channels, everybody's talking about it. So the reason I wanted to, to mention about it is because that, the Virgin Galactic stock, ticker symbol SPCE. The stock went, the price went up significantly today. It went up about 19.85% today. It is, I think, it is mainly because of the ARK investment. They do actually, do own this, in one of this their ARK investments. They do own the Virgin Galactic, and it is one of their largest the hold, the stock hold. Let me show you quickly how much shares they own. So here is the Virgin Galactic, the position the ARK investment have. It sits at the the 20th the largest position. And the shares they have is about $44 million a share. And that brings me to the, the value stocks that I was going to talk about today, and which is Lockheed Martin. Yes. And if you look at the this ARK investment, the whole chart, it is numbered at the 37th position. And they do own about $22 million worth of the shares. And just to talk about the Lockheed Martin, the share, I think it is the value stock, and the timing is just right, in my opinion. There is two companies in the United States that I know it'll last forever, which is one is NASA. Of course, you cannot, it is not publicly, the trading company, so there is no option for that. But the other one is Lockheed Martin. And this is not only, the good value stock, and also great, the dividend stock. This one, if you look at the chart, from 2010, which, it was when the Obama was in the president, it was like $74 range, the stock. To 2010 to 2018, yeah, the price went up to 345. But during the Trump's administration, the stock didn't do much at all. And if you look at the charts, the January of 2016, that's when the Trump became a president. That was the price was 345. And if you look at the today's chart, it sits at the 347. So pretty much all throughout the the years when the Trump was the president, the stock really didn't do much at all. And a couple of days ago, like the Lockheed Martin made the contract of $123 billion, which is like the great, like for the company. And some like this kind of the news, you don't really hear like before the contract happens, because this is a highly kind of very high security like the national security company. So you'll always hear the news after the contract. But I think that this is a good like the good news, like quite a lot of like the money coming in. I think that it has something to do with the Biden's the administration. The Lockheed Martin collected, the various fighter jet and the helicopters contracts during this month, and the December, month ago, they brought like 4.8 billion in contract and 22.4 billion in cash. And contract awards DIDIQ, known as, that means pretty much, like all those countries, like that they sell, it is not just like the finalized, the money or the contracts they have. It means they can also have, like down the road, they may, like order some more, the military, rockets or, the jets or helicopters or whatever, or the another revenue that comes from the service, it is not just set. It could grow more. That's what that means. And nearly about 2.5 million, or the 52% of the contract value being obligated at the time of the award. So this is a great news. And as you know, like the Lockheed Martin, they make the F-16 and F-35, and there is no company like comparable to the Lockheed Martin. And I don't think United States government like they will allow, if that things happen anyway. They have this technology no other the company can come close. So this is the great the company. And I'm not going to read all this the contracts like, and all these digits because nobody's going to really watch it if I do. But I wanted to briefly mention like F-16 was the second biggest the platform during this month. And also they got the 10-year, the very important the contract through F-16 contract. So I believe that the going forward, Lockheed Martin is like the nice name to have in your portfolio. So I wanted to point it out this as soon as possible. Now I'm going to mention 3 penny stocks that I just bought today. I'm not gonna cover all this in this video, but at least I'm gonna try to give you the ticker symbols so that you can kind of like take a look and see what the price range is like you like to invest in. IsoRay is a medical technology company, and they are developing this the medicine that cures the cancers. And the reason that I bought this one, I was all those penny stocks and specs is TRXC, and ticker symbol TRXC. Kind of pharmaceutical company. They make the kind of medical device, and the company name is TRXC, and the ticker symbol is TRXC. And right now it is at $1.99. And the last penny stock that I bought today, it is a SNDL growers. Of course, this one is a kind of popular cannabis stock. So I just picked up just a little bit of shares, nothing crazy. So we'll see, how this will turn out. But as you know, the cannabis stock is pretty hot right now. And especially, with the new administration, coming in, I think, the cannabis stock will do well in Biden's administration. So that's the reason behind that I bought this one. But I wanted to kind of start, the position, with a small position. So we'll see how that goes. Now I'm going to talk about what price that I bought this penny stocks for. So IsoRay, I bought at $2.03, and right now it is at pretty much $2 right now. So I'm pretty much down like 1.47% down, but that's what it is. And the cannabis stock SNDL, I bought it for 68 cents, and right now the price is 73 cents. So that one is up like 7.22% right now. And the last one, TRXC, ticker symbol TRXC, I bought that one for $2.14, and now it sits at the $2.08. So as a result, I'm down on that one 2.8%. So that's it for today's video. By the way, if you like this the channel, please click the like button and subscribe it, and make sure to turn the notification bell, and that'll help me a lot, and that'll motivate me to make the video like this in the near future. And I've noticed my last video about the NEO stocks, so many people have watched it, and I'd like to say thank you to all of you who spend the time watching my videos. I really appreciate that. I think that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching this video again, and I'll see you next time.